another big fight we have coming up. Danny Jacobs versus Canelo Alvarez. What do you think about that one?
You know what? That's crazy. My dad turned me on to Daniel Jacobs because I wasn't really watching him like that. But I like the Miracle Man. And I like Canelo too. But in that fight, I'm going to have to go with Danny Jacobs. I really like Danny Jacobs. I think Danny Jacobs is really sound, punches well. He's a real throwback fighter. Actually, you know who he remind? Daniel Jacobs remind me of. I don't know if many people know of this guy like that, but he reminds me of much of Cyclone Hart.
Cyclone Hart. That's Jesse Hart's father,
Jesse
right?
Hart's father.
Of course, everybody knows Cyclone Hart.
I don't know, but
well, that no boxing.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Why do you give him the advantage over Canelo?
Because he can fight inside the pocket. Danny Jacobs can fight inside the pocket. I've seen him catch shots and fire back. That's something that I don't think that that Canelo really is aware of. I mean, Triple G could do it, but Triple G kind of old, man. Everything was being seen right there when he fought Canelo, and Canelo was able to react to it. Danny Jacobs is a lot younger, a lot quicker, and a lot sharper. I really like Danny Jacobs. I really do.
Now, the one common opponent they have is Triple G. Who is most impressive against Triple G and why?
I think Canelo was actually the better because he was younger, quicker. His defense actually got a little better, a lot better than what it was before. And you know what? I hate to say it, man. I gotta give kudos to Floyd for that fight. Because Floyd took him at a real young age and schooled him. And if he didn't learn from that, that was just going to be his loss. But he learned from it. And that's one thing that I like about Canelo. Canelo learns from his mistakes, and he learns from what he has to do and how he does it in the gym. And that's something a lot of these boxers don't do a lot of times these days. A lot of guys just, man, I fought that guy, so what, man? It is what it is. No, take what it is from that fight that you actually fought this guy, win, lose, or draw, and see what you learn from it. If you can see what you learn from it, you can take it into your next fight. That's what make fighters better. And that's what really made, I think, Sugar Ray Leonard so great. Because Leonard took everything that he learned from each fight and he put it into his arsenals and he made himself great.
So would you credit Floyd with
Canelo Alvarez
skills?
Yes.
So you give that credit to Floyd?
I give that to Floyd, yes. Ain't no doubt.
And Danny Jacobs, you have him winning. Do you have him winning by knockout or decision?
Against Triple G? I mean, against Canelo? No, I think he beats Canelo. I don't think he knocked him out. I think he just beat him. And I think he beats him consistently. I don't think it'll be like, oh, man, I don't know, man. I think he beats him consistently and easy. Well, I ain't going to say easy, don't get me wrong, because ain't nothing easy with Canelo. But I think he beats him convincingly enough that we see it.
So you have him by a decisive decision.
It ain't a blowout.
Ain't a blowout.
It ain't a blowout, but it's decisively win.
Now, with the judging, though, they're fighting in Vegas, and you know the judges have a tendency to sway towards Canelo sometime. So how decisively does he have to beat him to win on the scorecard?
Well, first of all, I know this is going to be crazy, but I see Daniel Jacobs not knocking him out, but I see Daniel Jacobs hurting him. Mm-hmm. I see him hurting him a couple times in this fight where we all see it, and I hope the judges see it too. So that's going to make it great for him to win. That's going to be a great win for him.
Well, our friend Nate Campbell says that Daniel Jacobs needs 8 knockdowns to get a draw.
Hey, he might. He might, but I see Daniel Jacobs beating him concisively, but you know what I think that's gonna be real uplifting and outgoing in this fight. I think Jacobs got a better jab than Canelo. Canelo got a good jab, but he don't use it as much. Mm-hmm. He doesn't use it as much, and that's one thing that my dad always taught me. And I think everybody in the world that are great trainers and great boxers know and understand that your jab has to be great. And I think that was one thing that made my fight so consistently understanding in the Gaddy fight, was that my jab was just what it was. When I didn't have nothing else to do, or I got hit with a shot, or Gaddy hit me with a shot and drove me back to the corner and may hit me with 6 or 7 hard shots. Once I got back to sticking that jab in his face and making his head pop back, I think people got rid of oh, he just hit me with a good left hook and drove me to the corner. Everybody looking at his head, snapping back with the jab. So I think that's going to be something that's going to be great in this fight for him, the jab and just beating him up, man. I really think he's going to hurt Canelo. I really do.